all of you make 4 columns, okay, in your notebook. 4 columns you can make. The first, you write the first column, you write strength, okay. So in the first column, you write your strength. All of you should do it, okay. Strength means what? It can be a commitment, dedication, patience. You might have good communication. All these will come under your strength. So you write what are your strengths. Okay, in that book you write what are your strengths. If patience is your strength, then put it over there. If you have good communication, put it. If you have hard working, dedication, that also you can write. So that comes under your strength. That is the core values, the virtues, okay? Principled nature, like that. You write about your strength. So don't ask anybody else or don't see anybody else's book also. It is your strength, not somebody else's strength. Whatever you feel is defining you. For example, if there is your name, can I take? Spurti, okay. So the Spurti, her name is Spurti. So if I ask you to add one kind of a rhyming word to that, wherein that will define about your personality, a verb, okay, which is going to define your personality. So what you can add? An adjective to that. Spurti in front of you, what you can add which will define you? Inspiration, inspirational, Spurti. Okay, something with a rhyming word with yes only. Something you think. Any language you want to put, any mother tongue you want to put, not an issue. Okay, next we'll see. Your name? Rakshita. Okay, how you can tell? With an adjective. What you can tell? Think. Okay, in voice. Anybody can tell me? Anybody? Voice? In front of your name, what you can define about your core value? That shows your strength. Anybody in voice? You tell, not an issue, you tell. We'll correct. If something is wrong, we'll correct. Little louder.
Gulab the Great.
Gulab the Great. Okay. Yeah, good. So like that, you should put a rhyming word, then adjective, which is going to define you. Who else? So you should be that person also. Yeah. Shashikala? Sincere. So you should put as sincere Shashikala. Like that, okay? Sincere Shashikala. Like that. So your name, the moment you tell about yourself, it should project about what you are. Okay? In that way you have to redefine yourself and start working on your what? Core values. Core values. Your principled nature and all that. So in the second column, you are going to put something called as weakness. The title will be weakness. So what is that weakness? What comes under weakness? Any idea?
Negative.
Fear. Okay. The negative emotions come under your weaknesses. So you put whatever you feel is your weakness. Whatever you feel is your weakness. You feel you are not so good at. So what are the opportunities which will help you to overcome that particular, what is that, weakness? So you have to get that opportunity. So what are the opportunities? Can anybody tell me what you can apply in life to create that opportunity to overcome your weakness?
Reading books.
Reading books, okay, and then?
Inspiring others.
Inspired by, motivated by others. Okay.
Research.
Research. Okay, doing something in that area. Then positive thinking. Okay, very good. I'll come with that. Okay, there's a process. I'll come with that, which will help you. So opportunities is something which has been created for you today by this college. Okay, so you should be thankful for them to creating, to provide this opportunity for you. So you're going to take this opportunity and you're going to overcome what? Your weaknesses. Okay, your today's weakness should become tomorrow's strength. Got it? Whatever you put over there, low confidence should be, you become confident. Low self-esteem, you become with a good self-esteem afterwards. So how to do, I tell you. The fourth column, what is here? It is threat. Okay. So what are threats now?
Which might hurt you.
Something which might put you at risk. Something which might really hurt you or endanger. Something is going to happen. Something danger. Okay. For example, I have got. I stay in North India and I've got my job in South India. Okay. I've never come to South India. I'm always there in North India. Now the threat is what? When I come to South India,
You don't know the people of South India.
don't know the people, and then what else? The language, the food, the culture. Okay, all these come under threat. But it's a gift that I've given opportunity to learn something new. Wherein I can learn some new language, I can learn some new culture, I can also get acquainted with new people, okay, who are really different from the North Indians. So this is where I will start doing my own analysis from today onwards. Threats are there in everybody's life, but I should take a critical decision, it's called critical thinking, to take risk in my life. So critical thinking does not mean negative thinking. It's only that I am going to take risk in my life to take the next step. Otherwise, you will be here only. You will not be able to go for the next level. So threat can be anything. But from today onwards, you are going to work on solving what? Your weaknesses. You are going to convert that into your strength. So how to do that? I will give one or two techniques, okay, that you can start applying. On a daily basis, what you can do is, one beautiful practice is there. You can purchase some small balloons in the house, one packet, and keep them. For next 21 days, you are going to blow the balloon. While blowing, you should blow out what? The weaknesses. Anger, resentment, frustration, fear, phobia, anxiety, stress, everything. Whatever you feel is coming, that you are going to blow. And keep one pen or a toothpick beside you. So once it is completely blown, you are going to break it, okay? And then the balloon is going to burst. But how this technique is?
The thing is that first it is transfer, it gets scared.
Okay?
So you slowly not get scared of
Okay.
which means you're not going to get scared of it. Yes.
Then what else is going to happen? So what we're doing is, whatever is there in my mind, I'm blowing it out. Okay, I'm removing it out. It is acquiring my space over here, no? I'm putting it outside. So when you put it outside and when you burst, it is out of your what? Mind. Got it? 21 days, it becomes a pattern in your brain cells. Okay? That is where, when you do something which you want to overcome, do it for next 21 days, you will be able to come out of that. Is it a very difficult technique to do? It's a very simple technique. Even if you have any other issues also with you in your life, just apply this very simple technique. Okay? So we will see one more technique, how to overcome this particular challenge. So what she told about the positive thinking or positive, what we call as auto-suggestion. So before that, I will just show you one small demo and then we will do it, okay? We'll do it together. So all of you now, you're sitting in that space only. Cross your, like this you, here holding. Separate your forefinger. Forefinger, you're going to separate it up, like this, okay? You're going to keep it separate. So do it, otherwise you'll not be able to understand. Once you keep it to your eye level. Don't keep it down nor keep it high. So keep it to your eye level. So like this you are going to keep it to your eye level and observe the gap between both the fingers. Now do this properly and later on when I am narrating something, don't see somewhere else, just see between the gap and feel that it is happening. Okay? So don't think logically, will it really happen, how it's going to happen, no question. Like a small child, surrender and leave it to happen. Okay? So keep your books properly, if it falls then the technique will go. You will be holding your books. Okay, now sit straight and then observe the gap between your finger, don't look anywhere. As you observe now, both of your four fingers are becoming like a magnet. They are now getting a magnetic energy, magnetic power, and as they are getting the power, both the fingers are now getting attracted towards each other. They are getting now pulled towards each other. They are coming closer and closer towards each other. They are getting a complete magnetic attraction. Both the fingers are now stuck and glued together. Both the fingers are coming so close that they are getting now stuck and glued together. You are able to feel that attraction, that pulling sensation is happening. It is just coming closer and closer and both of them are tight. They are completely, totally stuck and glued. 2, 3. Now slowly release them. Okay. Were you able to witness that the fingers automatically will start moving closer? Even though you try to keep them like this only, were you able to witness or no? Were you able to witness? So how it happened? How it happened? Imagination. Okay, excellent. Imagination and then we had focus. Got it? We had focus. We didn't keep our mind somewhere here and there. We had absolute focus in one particular task. Same thing happens with respect to your studies or examinations. So what is happening? We are not able to focus in that particular point, in that direction. Why? Because I have all the running thoughts which are coming in my mind. It can be fear, it can be anything. But once I overcome that, I'll be able to focus. So focus happened from where? From outside or from inside? From inside. So from today onwards, your mobile, television, that person, this person, what is that? It is all your excuses. Okay? It comes all under your excuses not to study. So at the most, how many years you will study? At the most 6 to 7 years. Next? 6 to 7 years maximum. Okay? So 6 to 7 years of your entire life. If we take some 70, 80 years of our lifespan. In that you study for how many years? Maximum 20, 25? 25 years maximum you are going to study. So remaining 75% of your life you are doing what?
Job.
You are doing job, you are enjoying, you are not studying over there. Okay? But still what we do? We are not able to give 100% to our studies. Though we don't do it lifelong. So what we tell in Kannada is ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಓದಬಾರ್ದು, ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಓದಬೇಕು. Okay, this subject I don't like.